Hi and welcome to the Crochet Circle. My name is Alex and in today's video I want to show you how to assemble a crocheted spring wreath with all the flowers and the leaves that we made in the previous videos. First, I like to sew the leaves onto the flowers. So I have some needle and some green thread with not such a good knot at the end, so I'm gonna just redo that. Okay, that is much better. You're not gonna see any knots because they're gonna be laying on top, but still I like to have it nice and clean. So I'm gonna take a flower. Because I was using cotton yarn, I ironed all my leaves and my flowers. I positioned the leaf how I kind of want it to sit under the flower, and I sew these things together. I like to only take the top of the leaf and top of the flower and sew them together. So I just kind of scrape a leaf and a flower to hold it together. I do double check if I don't go through the flower with my needle because I don't want the green thread to be shown on the other side. So just a few more stitches. I'm not gonna do the leaves on all my flowers. I'm gonna put just a few of the leaves on the flowers. And I think this should be secured enough. One more. Nothing on that side. Good, good. Okay, now I'm gonna do a knot and cut all the threads that I don't need away. Now here's my crocheted wreath I already made with some green and some blue for the grass and the sky. So over the grass part I do want to put few flowers in. I didn't decide yet in what kind of an order I'll make them, but I do know that my center one is gonna be this one. So I tried to position it the way I want, how the leaves should be and everything. I think this is a good position. And again, the same things as I did before. Tie a knot. I'm gonna first run my thread through the flower, and then I'm gonna sew the flower on the wreath. Again, I'm gonna try to scrape just the top parts of the wreath to the top parts of the, actually on the bottom parts of the flower. I lift the flower and the leaf. Okay, so now I go all the way around like this. the easier way would be probably just to use a hot glue gun and stick them together, but I don't like using a hot glue gun in this kind of a delicate project, to be honest. So it is a bit more of a pain to sew it by hand on the wreath, but the output is definitely worth all the struggles. Oh, you didn't see that now. Yeah, I'm gonna try having it on the table. And I still want the petals to be free, so I'm not gonna actually sew down the petals, I'm just sewing down the center of the flower. I'm gonna go a bit more again on the flower, just to come to the leaf, because I want the leaf to be a bit more stable. So I'm gonna go in, move my needle where I want it to be, and sew down the leaf. I also double check if my needle doesn't go through the leaf. Everything is fine. So I think the first flower is sewn up pretty good. Now all I have to do is tie a knot and cut the thread. I am gonna do the sewing on my own, so you don't have to sit here and wait for me when I struggle with the needle. I guess I'll see you back after the short break that I'm gonna do, and hopefully you're gonna see my finished project in a bit. Stay tuned. And now I'm back. I know it must have seemed for you like I was away for 2 to 3 seconds, but it actually took me about 3.5 hours to sew all the flowers on the wreath. And what I also did was I stiffened, I actually blocked the flowers so they will keep their shape. To block them, I am using sugar and water solution. It's 2 parts of water combined with 1 part of sugar. I did boil it a bit, so none of the sugar is visible. What I do then is I take a brush. I left 1 flower here to show you how I do it. And I just tap the sugar on the sugar resolution on the flower. Then I take my tweezers and straighten things out the way that I want them to sit. I hope I don't get out of view of the recording again, but if it happens, I'm actually not sorry. If it happens, it happens. I do try my best. If you don't have any tweezers, you can just use your fingers. And this is my spring crochet wreath done. I hope you enjoyed this series of tutorials that I made for small flowers, 1-colored flowers, and flowers with different color of petals, and of course 2 sizes of the leaves. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like And if you want to see more of me, don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.